Hi Roy, it's Becky here from Sky. You all right?
Well, Rebecca, yes, I'm okay, thank you. Yes,
Good.
I survived the 4 seasons.
You did. First of all, just your reaction, if that's okay. You must be pretty pleased to walk away with all 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. It was as tough a game as I expected and that we had prepared for. We knew what West Brom were going to throw at us, in particular because they must be seeing this as a real opportunity to try and get a little bit closer to the teams above them. So I'm really delighted with the way the players did their job, really, and dealt with what was thrown at us. And you know, in the meantime, just do enough going forward to ask questions of them. And fortunately, one of those attacks brought the penalty, which won us the game. But it was always going to be a difficult game. So to come out on the other end of it with 3 points and to be that much further, if you like, towards the total that we were aiming for, I can't be anything but delighted.
Wanted to ask you about Wilfried Zaha. How good is it, first of all, to have him back in the starting lineup? And then secondly, obviously he released that statement before the game saying he wasn't going to be taking a knee anymore. There needs to be more education in schools. He thinks social media companies should do more. I'm just wondering what your views are on that as well, if that's okay.
Well, I've got a feeling, I read his statement, which I thought was very well put together and very articulate. And I think it's a statement which all of us would agree with. You know, that basically is what we're trying to get across, I think. And we're trying to get across it by taking the knee. But, you know, Wilf's not alone now in being a person who thinks that maybe taking the knee has become a bit of a ritual rather than a massive statement. So he's chosen himself to take this step, which puts him out of the bubble of the knee takers, if you like, and the chance to make the statement that he made to show how strongly he disapproves of what's been going on and, you know, what is still happening, unfortunately, in terms of abuse and racial abuse in particular. So we're all behind that. He cleared it with the rest of the players. The rest of the players decided, well, we'll actually just keep taking the knee to show that we care too, but we fully respect that you want to go, in your eyes, one step further, and you know we're more than happy for you to do that, as long as you have to accept that the publicity will come your way, the questions will come your way, and you will have to stand in the vanguard and answer them.
Obviously, coming up, it's the international break. You've got a fair few injuries. Are you worried that that's going to put extra pressure on your squad?
No, in fact, I rather hope the opposite. You know, we are still without 5, I think, players that, you know, we regard as regular players in our squad. But I'm really hoping that 3 of those will be back after the international break. So all that could happen now is, you know, we've got to get through the international matches and hope the guys who go away come back in one piece. But if they do, I think our squad, if anything, will look a bit stronger after the international break, because at least 3 of the players who are currently injured will be fit again. And the 2 that probably won't be will be the 2 centre-halves, Tompkins and Sacco. But we've long since accepted that their injuries are long-term ones and we've got to be patient.
Okay, thanks so much and well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you've got a question for the manager, if you can use the emoji, please. We'll go to Joe Doyle of Football London.
Hi, Roy.
Hello, Joe.
Just wanted to ask, in the build-up to the goal, you played a short free kick down the line to Zaha, and it's the second time you've done that against West Brom this season that's led to a goal, even if it was slightly different circumstances. Was that something that you analysed as a weakness, or was it just an off the cuff moment?
Well, I don't think that scoring a goal of that type suggests a weakness in the opposition. It's a different ploy, if you like, and Dean Kiley, who spends a lot of time on our set plays and making certain the players are prepared for them, he's always stressing the option in particular, because we have some good headers of the ball, and we require the opposition to take care of those good headers of the ball, which sometimes opens up a bit of space for a shorter pass into the feet of someone like Wilf or Eze, who we believe, if they get the ball to their feet near the box and can turn and look at a 1v1 situation, it can create chances for us. So We're happy it worked up in West Brom. We're very happy it worked today. But it wasn't necessarily that we highlighted that as a particular weakness of West Brom. It was just something that we thought might occur by dint of the fact that we set up to play the ball in a different area and then play it elsewhere.
Thanks very much, Roy.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Go to Ed Aarons.
Hi, Roy. How you doing?
Who am I speaking to, sorry? Ed Aarons, okay, yeah, so I see you now. I see a mask. I know you could be anybody. You could be Jack the Ripper behind that, for all I know, but that's anyone wearing a mask is a complete mystery to me.
Sorry about that, Roy.
No, not at all. I understand the COVID is an important.
I'm just going to ask you, Roy. You've got 37 points now. So do you think you're safe? And if so, what else can Palace achieve this season? You know, you've quite a few games left. Are you looking to sort of try and get into the top half of the table, perhaps?
We're looking for more points, of course we are. Do we think we're safe? No, because to be safe, you need to have more points than there are games remaining. So we certainly won't be thinking in terms of we're safe now. But of course, we are a lot safer thanks to this victory today. A defeat would have had us looking over our shoulder a lot more than we need to do at this moment in time. But 9 games is a lot of games. Last season, we went into that lockdown period. We couldn't handle the 3 games a week with the injuries we had. And we had, the worst run of my footballing management career. We're aware that we don't want that to happen again. But I'm hoping that, we'll have a much stronger squad without the injuries we suffered in that project restart. And more importantly of all, we'll have a game a week, which is something which we at Crystal Palace are more used to than 3 games a week, which places enormous stress on the guys that you're putting out there, especially when you don't have the squad depth to cover and give them a chance to rest from time to time.
Thanks.